Okay, this is the last day in Pylos Marina, which I said before is free, so I can't really complain. My neighbour behind me, met him for the first time, and he pulled me to one side and said, "You're in my mooring." I thought to myself, I'm not going to bite, but he's already got a boat here and I'm in the one next to him, and he claims this is his mooring as well, and it's a free marina, so how can he say it's his? But he has a boat on the hard over there with that crane that lifts it into the water. So he asked me how long I was staying for. I said, well, I'm going Sunday, as in today. Oh, it's okay, he says, I will delay lifting the boat until then. So yeah, I think I got away with that. But I saw on the Anchorage app that I have Navally, and it said they're a bit prickly here. It's like the old NIMBY, not in my backyard scenario, where they all think it's their moorings when effectively it's not. But they're going to have a culture shock soon, because I've got chatting to another neighbour on the other side of me, and he's a really nice guy, an Italian, and he was telling me that the local property developer here, they're going to revamp this marina, shut everything off, stop all the visitors, chuck all the boats out and charge an absolute fortune, which is a bit of a shame. Well, because a lot of fishermen come in this port, marina rather, and rely on it, and I don't think they could afford the Anchorage prices, but hey ho, not my problem. So I'm off early in the morning. I'm going to set off to Zakynthos and go past the Olympia, which is where the Olympic flame was lit. I thought about stopping at the port, and because it's quite a good museum about the Olympic Games and what have you, but I don't think I've got enough time, because I'm just mindful of the fact I've got to get further up the coast, the Greek coast, and get to the Albanian coastline. At least then I know I've got 6 weeks to get up there, so I don't know why I'm panicking. So here's hoping I get a good sail tomorrow. Well, it won't be a sail, it's going to be a motor. There's no wind tomorrow morning. It's very much like the trip up to Istanbul. I had to wait for the calm days, because the wind never blows south to north, and it's the same here in the Adriatic and Ionian. It predominantly blows north to south, so at least on my way out later in the year I'll be able to get out quickly. Now if I was going to buy another day sailor, it would be something like this. Okay, so that's the bikes packed away. This is my folding bike. That's the outboard engine battery. And this is my road bike. That's one wheel, second wheel underneath it, and the frame underneath that. And there's the anchor chain locker. Okay, just getting the boat ready for an early start in the morning on what the sailors call lines to slip, which means I don't have to go ashore. I can just release one of these lines and then just pull the other one, and that's it. Do the same with the other side as well, and then what happens is the boat moves forward, release the lazy line at the front, and just motor away out the entrance that way. Well, that's the plan. Okay, so here's the plan. Just left Pylos, went to the edge of these rocks, and then turn right. Head up the bay to Catapria, I think it's called. Kalakalu, that's it. That's where you can catch the train to the Olympic Village or the Olympia. And then tomorrow across to Zakynthos. So I'm not the only one out here this morning. A few fishing boats, but another yacht's set off at the same time as me. There he is. His nav lights on. As have I. They ain't got his steaming light on. Well, there's those rocks I was just showing you on the map. There's a lighthouse on top of that one. There he is. Just turn right at them, I want to get past them, and away we go. 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I've only got 14 nautical miles left to do. Doing about 4.8 knots, I'm nearly on maximum revs. I'm sort of pinching against the wind. And I could show you just now what I mean about pinching. See, the wind is coming from that direction. I've got the staysail up, so it's just catching a bit of wind. And it's just enough, just to give it that extra bit of speed that you need, just to glide over the waves a bit. And yeah, we're not doing too badly, doing about 5 knots, which is good, which is cool. Okay, just coming into the anchorage now. That's the marina and port. There's a dirty great big cruise ship here for the people visiting Olympia. So that means everywhere's going to be busy. So I'm not going to go in there. Plus there's a dirty great big chain lying on the seabed floor here, which is a bit too risky for me. I'm going to drop the anchor here. But about here is a German sailboat who's just sped on ahead of me. So it looks like he's looking somewhere to anchor. But this area should be about right with 7 metres of water, which is kind of ideal for me. So on anchor to tonight, that's the plan. Should be there in, according to this, 22 minutes. Okay, up on deck, there's the cruise ship moored alongside in the quay. There's the German sailboat. Looks like he's heading for anchoring up as well. So I'll kind of get ready now. Cover the windlass cover. The windlass is what we use to hold the chain down. And then do my safety rope. So we're ready for dropping at a moment's notice. So just a bit of jiggery pokey just to get her over the side. So yeah, 20 minutes or so we should be in the area. The next thing is the wind's coming from that direction, so I'll need to stop, make sure the boat is fully stopped and then sort of drifting back with the wind, and then I can start dropping the anchor. But first I've got to check the seabed. It's still a bit deep here yet. See, make sure we've got sand rather than Posidonia or weed, because anchors don't dig into weed. See you a bit further when we get there. A bit nearer the anchorage now, down to 11 metres or 10.9. There's the marina over there. There's the German, Jonas. He's searching around for somewhere to anchor now. So normally the protocol is I'll just settle in behind him wherever he drops his chain, so I'll just give him time to sort himself out. And then usually what happens is any more sailboats alive, we all end up in a line. But it's we're a bit to go yet. And you may be wondering why I don't go closer to the entrance. Well, the answer is that dirty great big cruise ship there in the bay. He's going to need a lot of manoeuvring to get out of there, so that's why we're anchoring over here, give him plenty of space to manoeuvre. Need to set the anchor alarm now, so I'll hit the set anchor, relative location, distance to anchor 15 metres, because we've got 5 metres down and 15 along, so 15 metres, bearing to anchor, which is 270. And hit the set anchor and hit the map button at the bottom. There we go. Right, I just need to logs of latest anchor, then I can see what she's doing now. So there we go, that's the anchor alarm set. Okay, that's me anchored up. Well, I'm on full zoom on the camera. A dirty great big sailing ship there, a schooner. And of course there's the cruise ship, and that's the marina at the end, the German sailboat, and then all the way around here is all beach area. I can hear some shouting of some lads having some fun and what have you, but this area is not, not allowed in there according to the charts. So yeah, it's a good area, this, nice and calm. So yeah, this will definitely do for the night. Set me snubber. I've attached it to the anchor chain using a shackle, stainless steel one. I know a lot of people use hooks, but the trouble with hooks is they jump out. This doesn't go anywhere. There we go. Just get it through the bowsprit there. Okay, that's deep enough. The snubber's set. You can probably see there, it's attached down there. And now each of these mooring lines are taking the strain of the chain, which is all nice and floppy, so it's not putting strain on the windlass. And the two mooring lines there will take all the buffeting that's attached through those fair leads there. So we're all good. Anchor alarm set, snubber set. Time to get the kettle on. Anchor light. That's sort of head height, better than the one that's up there. I mean, what visiting sailor looks up there? It's better down here at eye level, but it's quite good. It's got various flashes, off, bright and dim, and that lasts all night. In fact, it's still going well in the morning when I get up. This is probably about the 8th anchor light I've had. It's nice and cheap. It's only a tenner, but I keep losing the damn things, forgetting that they're on. So first when I pull on this sheet in the morning, it goes flying off into the water before I even realise it. So the cruise ship and that big tall ship have both gone. So quite an empty little marina at this end, but it's not over the other end. I think where all the sailboats go, I think it's quite full. But always a beautiful sunset here in Greece. But that's the direction I'm heading tomorrow, to Zakynthos. I'm going to turn right at that headland and keep going north, and then go a sharp left, because I know the wind's going to pick up, and if I try and cut across, I'm going to come unstuck. So we'll see how that goes. As per usual, the chain's bunching up, so I just have to push them back so it doesn't catch at the top. That's another beautiful day. 7:30 in the morning. And the route today, come out of here, around the headland. I mean, the sat-nav wants to take me this way, but I'm going to go up this way because there's some winds coming down, or rather this way I think, which might impede my progress a bit. So if I go up there while there's no wind this morning and catch the wind on a broad reach, put the sails up, go straight into Zakynthos. Well, that's the plan. I don't know what plans do. We've been thrown about here like crazy. There's some swell getting into this bay at Zakynthos. It's all coming from over there. But I'll be glad to get in the bay. I've only got another 10 minutes before I'm into the harbour walls, but I haven't had a chance to get my fenders out. It's too dangerous on deck really. I could do it, but I'll end up hurting myself, so I'm going to have to put my fenders and mooring lines on when I get into the bay, the harbour inside. Whee! This is a roller coaster ride. Just coming up to the harbour entrance now. You just see it. So I'll give it a bit of a wide berth, but it's nice and calm in there, but it's certainly not out here. I mean, it's only blowing 8 knots, which is, it feels a lot more than that. Okay, so I'll just hold the video for now. That was me entering Zakynthos harbour, which was not an easy task getting moored up with crosswinds, and oh, it was just hellish on earth. Well, that's sailing. See you in the next video.